Okay, so today's talk title is Spring Forward. Spring Forward. Why are we laughing? Oh, I heard the story. Okay. So let me share with you why laughter is bursting out in the room. So may I share? May I share? Okay. All right. So my mom says she got this phone call yesterday, and when was it? Last night. And so lovely Connie was like, "Does the time change? Is the time changing? Like, what time is the church going to start?" And my mom goes into a whole dither. She's like, "I thought we already did that. I thought the time changed." So she comes across the apartment to my room, and she's like, "Is the time changing?" I'm like, "What are we talking about? What's happening?" And so, come to find out, this all was set off by the talk title "Spring Forward," right? And so Connie thought that the time it was letting people know, and Connie goes, "Jenna didn't send me an email telling me what time I'm supposed to be there. Jenna, you didn't send the email." So there was a little whirlwind of activity and a kerfuffle that happened with that talk title. So it's the talk title "Spring Forward," not reminding you that we sprang forward back in March. Yes. I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, spring forward. So this month we've been talking about the art of renewal, right? How do we renew in these challenging times? Is everyone hearing me okay? Yeah, and the sound is good online? Okay, great. So I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. Anybody grow up in the Midwest here? Yes. All right. Some Midwesterners. Yes. Where y'all from? Michigan.
Denver.
Denver. Where? Missouri. Columbus. Missouri. Okay, Minnesota. Yeah. Yes, some Minnesotans in the house. Yes. So I grew up in Cleveland, and those of you who've grown up in these Midwestern states know that long, hard winter, right? That winter of blizzards, of lake effects. Well, in Cleveland, it was lake effect snow, below zero temperatures, right? Wind chill factors. Those of you who lived in Chicago can attest to that. And it was always such a wonderful time when spring would finally hit, like when finally we turned the corner. And usually it was somewhere in April where we turn the corner and we'd have those first days of daffodils pushing through, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of warmth, right? And so what I used to do on those days, I was a latchkey kid. My mom worked, and I let myself in and got home. And so I was notorious for whenever there'd be a little bit of spring happening after a long winter, I would drag the sprinkler out of the garage and plug it up and put on my swimsuit and be like running through the yard in my swimsuit and the sprinkler when it was like 50 degrees, right? Because to me, spring was here. Like, after you've done, below 10 below zero, after you've done that for a while, 50 is really, really warm and sunshine. And so it got to the point where, and I just did this for a few years, but it got to the point where my mom would call when the weather got better. She'd call home and say, "You better not pull that sprinkler. Don't let me come home and that sprinkler is out in the yard," right? And so the reason I share that story is because you can feel when spring begins to happen, right? There's a thought, even in this weather here in San Jose, that's not cold by any stretch. But you can feel when we're turning the corner to spring, right? The little sprouts are sprouting up. We're even seeing it in our community. More new people are coming, right? We have lots for us, first-time visitors over the last 3 weeks, right? We can see the little sprouts beginning to come up. It's a little bit warmer. It's warmer in the evenings. It's warmer overnight. The sun is shining and the days are a little bit longer. Spring is coming, right? And that excitement that spring brings is the winter is over. You know how, for those of you Game of Thrones fans, you know how they were always like, winter is coming, But spring is like, oh yeah, spring is here, right? We're turning into a new season. And the thing about spring is that it's a time of beginnings, and it is baked into nature, right? This transition into a new beginning, this transition into new life, this transition into vitality and energy is natural. It's the natural order. So no matter what season we're in our personal lives, maybe we're in a personal winter, right? Collectively, we may be in a winter. Right? There may be things going on that feel like it's the end of something. It's the end of times. It's the end that's happening. The end is near. I'm losing something, loss is happening. But what we know is that the sun keeps shining. The seasons keep coming. The pages keep turning in the book of our lives, right? That is the natural order, because life always moves forward. It always moves forward. There is no going back. There is no going back, right? Life always moves forward. And so spring gives us a chance to really look around at nature. And for me, part of my spiritual practice, especially when I look at the ways of the world and the things that are happening in the world, part of my practice is when you look at the natural world, there's so many clues there, right? The natural world is abundant, right? The natural world has a variety of things, right? It's the original diversity, right? If you look at the natural world, there's a variety of unique things happening that all live together. The seasons change, right? These things are all just the natural order. And so it helps us get recalibrated to the way of the divine, the way of nature, the way that God expresses in the natural world. Because as human beings, we distort that, right? We distort that and we make these false things and these false endings and these false prizes and these false things that we're running after and these false structures that we see falling all around us. But nature keeps going. Green shoots are popping up through concrete right now, even as I speak, right? Green shoots of life are popping up through the concrete in your life, even right now as I speak, right? Because life goes on and life goes on. So we are springing forward here. Yes, we are springing forward. And so here's the thing with, the spring forward, when it comes to our personal lives, it can feel scary. And this month, we've gone through a lot of different things. We've let go of some stuff at the Goodwill or wherever, right? Some people may have done that. Talking about a friend. We may have had to let go of some relationships or realize some things have run their course, right? Or realize that some activities may have run their course, right? So we did a process of letting go. We've done a process of being okay with being in the in-between, because that's just where we are right now. In the collective, certainly, we're going to be in the in-between for a long time. We're not who we were. We're not where we're going, right? And so this is just all a part of the process, all a part of the process. And what is so beautiful is during this month, we met twice. This community met twice after service to talk about what we want, what we desire, why we're here, what we want in a spiritual community, what are we building, right? And it was really, really beautiful, and I'll be sharing more about that. But Mara Lee is going to pass out to you a thought. What is this called? A word cloud. Thank you, a word cloud. And our board member Trudy took the notes from our meeting and put them into ChatGPT, and it generated a word cloud. It's not perfect, so you might see some things there that are like, whoa. But for the most part, though, because it is ChatGPT, it's not God, so there might be some stuff in there that's like, that's a little weird. But here's the thing. We sat down and we talked about what kind of community do we want to be a part of? What kind of community are we creating, right? And so this word cloud has lots of things here that we talked about, and I just want to talk about a few categories. Mark Hurwich, our board member, facilitated our last meeting on April 13th, and he led us through a process of thinking about what we desire to create in terms of behaviors, skills, and beliefs. And so I just want to talk a little bit about this, right? So one of the things that you said in the meeting, in the very first meeting around, what you want to experience. And I want you just to close your eyes for a moment, okay? And so these are some of the things you said you want to experience in this community, right? So you wanted to be able to enter into a sanctuary, right? A sanctuary, a safe place where we could be together authentically, be our authentic selves, where there is connection, where there is warmth and openness and welcoming and generosity. So this is what you want to experience in walking into a sanctuary that's filled with people in those behaviors. And just breathe that in right now, just that feeling of just being able to be yourself, being in a safe place, being in a harbor that is not of the world, right? Where we sing and we play and we laugh and we joke and we hug and we cry and we hold each other and we lift each other up. You said that some of the skills that would be needed to have this kind of community that we're creating that's filled with music and children and laughter and overflowing, we need some skills. We need the skills of deep listening, right? So just imagine being able to listen deeply, to speak with someone and they're present and listening to you. Imagine that you're able to speak with any board member, any leader, to me at any time, and be heard, be seen, be loved, to have someone who knows the absolute truth about you. Just imagine that in this community. And that we're adaptable, that we have the skill of adaptability. We are a small but mighty startup community. We are nimble. We're able to adjust and adapt. We're youthful and vitalized and energized. Feel into that. This is what you desire. And if you take a deep breath with me now and just feel into the beliefs that we talked about. Because in order to have these behaviors and have these skills, we have to have certain beliefs that we are sure about, that we're solid in. Right? So believing that we are one. We are not all the same, but we are one. That we are connected at the core, connected at the root, connected to the divine presence, which is everywhere. And that our thoughts create, that the divine moves through us and creates through us. We can co-create our lives. We can level up our lives. We can heal ourselves. We can transform any situation in our life individually and then collectively. Right? These are our beliefs. Right? And we believe and know that each person matters because each person is a unique expression of the one. Right? And so just take a deep breath on everything I have shared with you. And this is a big, big snapshot. There was much more detail. But just imagine being in a space and place that I'm describing, that is heart-centered, where when conflict comes up, because it will, we handle it consciously. Right? And so just open your eyes now. And so all of the things that I shared that you say you desire already exist within us. This is not something we have to go get, right? This is not something we have to go do. This is who we be. This is who we are, right? We are the places of generosity. We are the places of knowing oneness. We are the places of deep listening. We are a safe place for each other. I was so struck in seeing Michael Beckwith a few weeks ago, and when he said, are you a safe place for peace? Right? We say we want peace in the world. We say we want these external things, right? But are you a safe place for that quality you want to see in the world? And that stayed with me so much. We are a safe place for these things that we desire, for generosity, for abundance, for connection, for good stewardship, for good leadership, for great communication, for spiritual maturity. We are the places for that. We are safe places for that. In our work together, in our being together, in our celebrating God together, in our fellowshipping and socializing together, our learning together, all of that helps us take all of who we are to the next level. Right? Just take it to the next level, to amplify it out, not only for our own purposes, but we amplify it out into the world so that we become a safe place for the world to transform. We become a safe place to actually create what we say we want in the world. Right? This is what we are here to do. So this morning, I am asking you to really think about your own spring forward and what is calling you in your own personal life. And I ask you this one way or the other every single Sunday, right? Like, what is calling you forward right now? What is wanting to spring forward in you? Is it a dream that you put on the shelf somewhere? Right? Is it a relationship that is withering or that is not there that you want to call in? Is it greater abundance? Is it purpose? right? Are you standing at a crossroads in your life ready to move into the next thing and you want to know where to go, how to go, what to do, right? What is calling you forward right now? Because here's what's happening. Spring is here. It's here now. It's not coming later. It's here already. We're in it. Didn't it start in March, actually? Right? So we're well into spring now. And so now is the time to begin moving, for us to move forward, to let the dead bury the dead, to let go of the past and move forward into the new. That is what is called for right now. Yes? And my question to you is, are you ready to do that? Yes. Well, my goodness, are you ready to do that? Yes. All right. Well, it's time for a bold new beginning, is it not? Yes. All right. Well, good, because guess what? Some of y'all are getting installed as new members today because we're really springing forward. We are really springing forward. Yes? Yeah. I am so excited about this community. I am so excited about the energy that is here, the vitality that is here, the authenticity that is here, I said to Sonia when we talked about music early on, I said, I want our music to be like MTV Unplugged, right? So anybody who's from the MTV, that era, knows that many times that was the better musical experience than the actual music video or concert, right? Because it was stripped down, it was acoustic, right? And you feel something, there's something you feel in that, right? And it's not to say that, a grand orchestra is not good, because it is. But there's something about that sort of stripped down experience that you just feel differently. There's an energy, electricity in it, and that's who we are, right? We're acoustic. We're MTV Unplugged, right? We are a mighty, mighty startup, and we are swinging for the fences, y'all. We are swinging for the fences in our personal lives and collectively. So I'm so excited to move forward with this step of installing new members into this community. So let's begin, shall we? Shall we do that? Yeah.